What's up guys, my name is JDCook5 and welcome back to another episode of the Bayern Munich Career Mode. We've got a huge game ahead of us, the first game of the episode against Stade Rennais. We are at home, so we're hoping for a good result in the Champions League fixture and hoping to move on from where we beat Manchester United and hoping to get the 6 points. For the lineup today, Diogo Costa in goal, Mickey van der Ven as your centre back with Baku as your right back. Joining him as a centre-back pair, Timo Kean with Moreno as the left-back, Pellegrini and Cruz making the holding midfielders with Koeman, Lorente on the wings with Musiala and Moise Kean up top. Straight away from the kick-off, we tried to get things flowing. Kean making a nice pass to Lorente, and Lorente's got a decent bit of space. He has a shot, and Meslier is able to save and put it out to a man in blue. As soon as that, they kind of try and go on any sort of attack, and they seem to get a corner actually in the 11th minute, pushing on a little bit as they find Terrier, and unfortunately it loops over Diogo Costa, and we find ourselves 1-0 down in this tie with only 11 minutes gone. Bit worrying in all honesty, and there's a bit of a concerning start. A really annoying goal to concede. It was a looping header. It was pretty much unmarked, and unfortunately for us, it wasn't to be. 15 minutes gone now, and Stade Rennais are trying to build on this lead as they go on the counter-attack here. As you can see, they've got men forward. Avila on the ball here as he makes a nice turn, and they're going to try and square it, and they do. And unfortunately, we are now 2-0 down. I mean, what is going on? I mean, we are literally getting absolutely thumped at the start of games. We're not seeming to get anything going whatsoever, and we're really having to climb up. So as you can see, we're not going to make any substitutions, but I feel like a formation change is needed. This isn't working. I don't feel like this is contributing well to what I want it to be, and I'm hoping now with this sort of formation, a lot of players slot into position a bit better, and we look to build on this going forward. 19 minutes gone just after the restart here. As you can see, Lorente in a bit of space. He finds Jamal Musiala. As you can see, Kean is on the run. He's 1-on-1 with the keeper, and he gets a goal back, picking up the ball and running with it, putting it back on the centre spot and wanting to go again. Really good run of play. I felt like that was really good. More things to come, I hope, like that, with this formation seeming to work. 50 minutes gone now. We're in the second half, and Stade Rennais are trying to get one into this game to push this game into their side, but we're able to get the ball from a decent attack, and as you can see, we do lose it there though, so we can't build anything, but we go again. Mickey van der Ven making a decent interception. Kingsley Coman's got the pace. He's 1-on-1 with the keeper to make it 2-2. Oh, Jesus. Meslier making himself really big and doing so well. 58 minutes gone, and Terrier's on the ball here. They're trying to get another attack going. They're really dangerous going forward, moving the ball very fast. We're able to intercept, and Moise Kean's going to use his pace. All he's got to do is run, and he's past the defender. There's loads of people surrounding him. He takes the shot, and he scores an unbelievable shot. Something out of nowhere in all honesty. He's going to pick the ball up once again, though, because we want to win this fixture. We don't want to be drawing. We're back in it with 2-2, and we've got half an hour in the game to be able to get back into the swing of things. 66 minutes here, as you can see. Kai Havertz in, and unfortunately Meslier saves it. It doesn't come out to Yannick Carrasco. We're going to try and get another shot. It's not to be, as we see have Sidney Ryberger winning the header, but unfortunately we cannot do anything there. He's a substitute as well, coming on to freshen up the side. As Stade Rennais go on the attack with not many men forward or back in that way, so they have actually got options. They're in there, and wow, that kind of scraped the post more than anything. That was a lucky one. 70 minutes gone now, 20 minutes left to play as we look to see and weigh our options up for what we can do in this time. Moise Kean on the ball here as he's run past one. He's completely done him. He's going to take the shot, and boy oh boy, Moise Kean has got the hat-trick, and he's done it in style also. Brilliant goal. He loves to score a weldy. You think back to the first game that he played, the finesse he scored then. He's definitely one for a long shot, and that was a wicked goal. Hat-trick now for Moise Kean as he looks to try and grab all the 3 points as he gets the ball straight after the restart. He's not done here. He wants a fourth, and he gets his fourth also. 4-2 in this tie, putting the game to bed and showing who's dominant force in this side. I mean, that was brilliant, and the formation seems to be working so well with this side. I feel like we're getting a decent bit of play going, but this isn't over yet though, because Stade Rennais are going to try and hit us back here. Almiron, the ex-Newcastle man, gets a decent bit of play here, and as he run on one, he's done another, he makes the pass, Diogo Costa saves it, falls out unfortunately. They backheel it to Almiron, and he finds an empty net to tap it into. 12 minutes minutes to play, and we are literally hanging on by a thread as we try and see this game out, but it's not to be as of the moment. The game isn't over. Avila on the ball as he finds João Pedro, the man that used to play for PSG, and Avila has got a shot denied by Diogo Costa, pretty much winning the game. I mean, it's +2, but there's 3 minutes being played as the keeper goes up for the last kick of the game pretty much. They whip the ball in, but it's only as far as Koeman. Carrasco is found, and the final whistle has been blown. Really good result and a really tough one of that. Stade Rennais put up a real good fight, but we do come away from the tie winning the 3 points and 4 attempts, 4 goals. May I say, an absolute elite performance and brilliant stuff from the Italian. Simulation a game in the Bundesliga against Borussia Mönchengladbach. Carrasco and Havertz getting on the score sheet with Bruno Fernandes missing a penalty. With the next game being FC Cologne, they've had a good start to the season, actually being said by the commentators, a very unlikely one at that. Very much one of the underdogs in this league, and they are proving to do very well. The highest defence in the league, so they have the least goals scored against them, but we have scored the most in the league, so it is a tale between the two. Here we go then, Costa in goal, Matsuru, Van Dijk, De Ligt and Baku making up the back four. We've got to change formation 4-3-3, so Fernandes and Pellegrini is the holding with Havertz just in front, and Koeman, Moise Kean and Xavi Simons making up the final front three. 6 minutes into the game and Havertz tries to find Moise Kean, but he's able to not find the pass, but he gets the ball back. Moise Kean on the ball now, he's thinking of a shot, he's going to take it, it ricochets off the bar and falls out. Unluckily for them, they get it clear and they're able to move forward from there. But that was a brilliant shot by Moise Kean, nearly finding the back of the net early on. 10 minutes gone here and you can see they're trying to get something going, but we're able to get on the counter. Kai Havertz has got the pace of the defender and he looks to be that he's able to go past him. Bit of a weird angle, but he's going to try it. He takes a shot and we are now 1-0 up in this fixture. Brilliant goal off the counter attack there, using all his pace and strength, and he finds the back of the net with absolute class, and we are looking at a better start in this tie. 15 minutes gone and Cologne are trying to get something going here as they find Nathan Redmond I do believe that is. He's able to pull it into the box as they try and look at their options. Not much there. They try and backheel with De Ligt making an interception. It tries to fall to them and we are lucky there because that could have been a penalty. If another ref might have given that, in all honesty, we get away with that one. And we see it out. Getting a corner in the 27th minute as we try and build something from here. We take a shot from outside the box where it falls, and luckily for them they do parry it out for a goal kick. I think it actually ricocheted off one of my players. I'm not too sure actually there, because I thought that might have been a corner. As they whip it out, you're able to get a nice interception there. Koeman on the ball, 1-2 with Moise Kean. He's got his options. He's got Havertz there also. He chooses Xavi Simons. He's going to outside the foot here, and what a goal that is from the Dutchman. Brilliant stuff by Xavi Simons, the wonder kid, and that was unbelievable. An unlikely goal from such a weird angle, but the way he takes it and the technique that he's able to follow it through with the ball, having so much power and precision while doing so, and he beats the keeper with absolute ease it seems to be, and that is the first goal for Xavi Simons this season. 48 minutes gone now, Sarari in the second half of Cologne trying to get back into this game. It's not able to be as Matsuri makes a really good interception. We're 3-on-4 at the moment as we whip it in Havertz, and we have beaten him at his near post, and we are wheeling away with this game. Absolute class act from the boys, and this is much better, this is more like it, and this is what we want to see. Probably shouldn't be beating him at his near post, don't get me wrong, but it's still a well kind of round goal. It's well taken and well worked. As I say, beaten by his near post. It was a good goal nevertheless, and we are now 3 up in this tie. Kai Havertz proving to be a really good goal scorer in this team. 52 minutes, and not long after that goal, the Cologne are trying to get anything back they possibly could to at least maybe get a consolation. Brenton Diaz, but Diogo Costa is pretty much straight at him, and he is able to put it out for a corner kick. Substitutions being made now, feeling comfortable, so Richarlison comes on. We've got the depth as well. Toni Kroos is going to come on in the end for Bruno Fernandes, and we look to try and see if we need to make any substitutions. The last one being Lorente for Koeman, switching sides with Simons on the left, Lorente on the right. 68 minutes now, we've got a corner whipping here. Richarlison not being able to find it, but it does fall out to Lorente. He plays a decent pass to Toni Kroos. He takes the shot and a decent save by the Cologne keeper, and he puts it out for a corner kick. Not too long left in this tie as we look to kind of see the game out, in all honesty. Passing it between ourselves, getting the possession up and doing really well at the same time. Richarlison is found 1-on-1 with the keeper. He takes the shot, but unfortunately he bottles the situation, and that was was not to be, and we still find ourselves 3-0, and that's what the final result was also. Final whistle blown, then 3-0, and we are looking much comfortable in this formation, and we are looking to build on this as we go into the Champions League tie against FC Midtjylland. The weak are out the side of the group of what we actually drawn this season, but in all honesty, we've got to take it seriously, and we want all 3 points. We want to finish top of the group to get an easier fixture from there on. Diogo Costa in goal. We've got the centre-backs of Van der Ven, De Ligt, Cash at right back, Masaru left back, Fernandes, Ryberger, Musiala, Lorente, Richarlison, and Xavi Simons again getting another star after that wicked goal against Cologne. 2 minutes in, and FC Midtjylland are trying to pressure us straight away as we look to intercept that and build it from there. Fernandes finding Musiala, who takes his time. He uses his pace and his strength, finding an option. He doesn't find the first pass, but he's able to intercept the ball once again, and he runs with it. Richarlison trying to be found. He chests it, but unfortunately it is cleared, but as not as far as Bruno Fernandes as we pick the ball up again. Lorente finding Richarlison. Richarlison one-on-one, and a finesse into the goal, and the Brazilian wheels away in celebration. Much better. I think he had a similar shot in the last game when he came on as a sub, so it is nice to see that he has buried that opportunity, and we find ourselves looking really, really good in this fixture. 1-0 up, already inside 10 minutes. Really well taken goal. Keeper probably could have done a little bit better, but it doesn't matter because we are 1-0 up. FC Midtjylland getting a corner here as they try and build something from here. Xavi Simons getting stuck in, getting from the attack to the defence now, but unfortunately they do pick up the ball once again as we do lose it, and they've got a chance here. De Ligt's getting absolutely stuck in, a brilliant interception, and we can build on that and go from there. Musiala making a 1-2, as you can see. Richarlison making the run. He's got the time, he's got the space, he's going to use his wings also. You've got Matty Cash driving up from the right back. He's going to cross it into Musiala, and he heads it, but he can only head it wide and not find the back of the net. Really dead first half after that, in all honesty, and then we now go into the second half. 50 minutes gone, literally pretty much straight after the restart. We try and build on that 1-0 lead as Richarlison's on the ball here. You can see Bruno Fernandes, there's a bit of space, but he's still not able to get that goal for us, and an unlucky one at that. Really well worked to get into that position, but it wasn't to be. 60 minutes gone now, and FC Midtjylland are trying to get into this game. They just nearly go into the top corner. I think that pretty much skims the net more than anything. With that being said, I feel like I need to make some substitutions purely because I am only 1-0 up at the moment. Anything can happen, anything can change. Musiala getting stuck in though from the goal kick. An unlikely goal it's going to be though, and Jamal Musiala gets on the score sheet from a really well kind of driven goal where he wins the ball from a sloppy mistake from the back four, and he finds himself wheeling away in celebration with the side now 2-0 up. Really good stuff and really well done. Kind of nice to be able to see where he was kind of getting in for the ball, the awareness that, and then Kean making the 1-2, and away he is. And I'm not being funny, if I missed that one we would be having problems, but Jamal Musiala finding the back of the net, and we are definitely looking much better out of the two sides. I think after that now we can feel a bit more comfortable and sit back a little bit. 82 minutes now, and FC Midtjylland are still trying. They're not giving up whatsoever. Fair play to them. They are doing well for the team that they've got as they pass it from outside the box. Turn one man, they find another, but Diogo Costa saves a long-range shot, putting it out for a corner. Decent bit of direction and pace on that, so he had to put it wide, and an interesting one at that also. As they look to try and build on this, they put it into the box, they pretty much square it. Diogo Costa saves, and I'm just about to be able to clear it. Kingsley Coman on the ball, but he gets pushed off. They whip it in once again. They're not able to clear it whatsoever, and unfortunately the man from Midtjylland is only able to put that in the back of the net. And he picks up the ball with not that many minutes left, but it's still a chance to get back into this game. Luckily for us, we're able to see it out, and I'm very lucky that, to be honest, it was a really competitive game, and I felt like the side were really strong and they were competing well against me. But that is now 9 points out of a possible 9. That was really good, and I feel like we have done so well in this Champions League campaign so far. So now we're going to be looking on to the Bundesliga table, as you can see, looking a little bit better. Played 9, won 6, drawn 2 and lost 1. We're on 20 points, 5 points behind our rivals Borussia Dortmund, with 2 points behind Wolfsburg and Leipzig, and we're about 4 points behind the top 5 with FC Cologne. An interesting turn of events of how it is shifting, and I'm looking forward to see what we are building in this career mode. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Please like and subscribe for more content just like this one, and don't forget to hit the notification button so you never miss a video. Cheers.